Hi guys, binary options trading here, me just on Quotex again and again. My favorite, my old one, my lovely platform. Today's nice, simple strategy, but I'm loving just to show it more and more, even for those who who know the strategy, and for those who are still newcomers, just to show you how it's working on different situations, how you can trade. And if you want to know what is that, the perfect combination for some traders, for many traders, please just look at this video and you get to know. So we start today with such a classic combination. And in all theories, in all materials, you can actually find that these two indicators are perfectly working in the combination, and it's an easy combination. I've been talking to you lately that there is some, type of combinations, some of them for prediction, some of them playing on the controversial, and some of them just playing, on when it's like really combining. And these two indicators perfectly working in that case. The first one is gonna be RSI. And about all these periods and levels, it is actually sometimes native because you find some information about the basic levels and then you try just to fix a little bit, to change a little bit. And okay, while I'm talking about that, meanwhile, choosing the second indicator, the best one, the favorite one, it's MACD. And this combination is just amazing combination of all time and favorite for many traders. Simple, nice, reliable. And with the RSI, you may see that it's just, just following, just repeating all the tendencies that you can see on the chart. So this is just, the momentum of the chart. And with the MACD, we are here actually relying on this blue line, and this blue line just showing us what is going on as a tendencies, a massive and a huge tendencies. So when you check the tendency and the chart just in combination, this is it. I'm not trying to give you lots of info like a buying or a selling, moments, because sometimes it's quite easy when you are natively just know what's going on without any, logic explanations. So this is my method and we start. And just to prove me right, I am right here. Just blue line, and this is the key line of the MACD for us, showing us that we are getting downward and we may see some break that happened. And the RSI showing us that we still having some orange candles going on. And we just played for that with the first bet, just for the downward movement. Let's wait. And so you still may see that this is our time to get our first bet as a profit. Yep, just having that, but we were just right in time. You may see this green candle just started to grow, and we were just right in time, and all indicators just a little bit moved because we actually entered not in the beginning of this tendency, but a little bit in the middle. But we were lucky. You may see that it's just the luck. Let's go next. And right here, what we are actually seeing. Yep, these two lines were showing us the downward movement, but you know that the support line, the bottom of the indicators chart is actually quite important. And I made my bet for an upward movement because I am expecting, and with the RSI it actually was quite visible, that it's the end of the trend and that it's gonna be changing. It's gonna be just hit the line, the bottom line, and go next, go up and further. So let's see, was I right or wrong? And just like that, we were so correct. Just because we didn't expect that chart will go any lower, than it's just like here, and having that as a profit also. So, as I told you, the nice strategy, but with a little bit knowing of what's going on, with a little bit tricky business, but quite predictable one. And let's make it just right here. So, what we are having? I'm gonna play here just for the controversial bet. So we see that was the crossing of the MACD lines, and it means, the changing of the directions. All two lines showing us that we're getting upward, but we may, make this bet like in the previous one, just because we may see it all, gonna hit the line, hit the resistance lines, but actually these lines are two in the middle, and I'm honestly, and you may see already, expecting that it's gonna be lost. So let's see the end of it, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose this one just because I wanted just to show you how is that clearly important, just also to mind these gaps, just to see if it's truly hitting, the bottom line and the resistance lines of the chart, of the indicator, and it may, if it's gonna be a little bit later, and if this, but it's still not. So I had it as a last, and I was counting on that just because I told you. And maybe in a while, just we need to wait when all these lines, the blue lines and of the MACD RSI line, are gonna change the direction. But we made it, and I got it. I showed you that it's clearly important to be, between, like, into these indicators. So now let's proceed with the profits. It's quite more nice, and I'm having more pleasure when I have it as a profit. So right here, check with the RSI line what it actually showing to us. The line is kind of flat, but it means that it's a high volatility situation, so the fluctuations are quite small, and we are still expecting that it's gonna be some upward movement. So let's wait how it's gonna be, and then see exactly why we made it like that. And we actually counted, we are expecting, look at the chart. We are expecting some changes, and we may detect already this orange candle, but it's still not so sure. Why we actually played here for an upward movement, just look at this MACD, is just showing to us, and the whole chart showing to us, it was the constant upward movement. So we are not expecting so drastic until now, so drastic fall, and we had enough time. So here, when the RSI line just hit it, this resistance line, and just went back. So the next bet here I would take, and I would make it for a downward movement. But at that point, that was an upward, and that was correct. So let's make it the last one, because it seems to me it's quite easy, quite nice strategy, and you may use it, you may try it, you may actually try to play with it with the different periods and levels. So what we are having here, look at that. We are having MACD looking downward, but quite flat. We are looking at the RSI, looking also quite down. But with the MACD, you may see that it's still so flat fluctuations, and we are just expecting that movement are going to be continuing. So we are not expecting that it's going to be so drastic fall, and we play that. We made this bet, and already you may detect that it's going to be the profit. And again, all these flat lines showing us that it's going to be repeating of that. And when you see the flat line just started to change its direction a little bit more tense, this is the sign. This is the hint for you. It's going to be the tangent, also a drastic tangent. You may see some breaks, but we were so right on time, because this orange candle may ruin lots of our hopes, lots of our businesses. But again, right in time, right strategy, right chart, and right understanding of what's going on this chart. Maybe you need some more, like a full picture of the chart, the full situations. But anyway, do not avoid anything that can actually help you to get you profit. So it's done. So guys, it's done. And I quite like it, the new format, that I can show you some actually rules that you can have if you even gonna be based on this perfect strategy and my explanations. Just because, anyway, check the chart, check the whole story, check the whole picture, and be smart enough, attentive enough, and just remember, this is your process, this is your trading, and you maybe even be better than me, smarter than me. There's nothing that can actually take away it from you. But anyway, any questions, any feedbacks, any advices, all my links here below this video or in my bio, any other links, any other account. This is not me. I have lots of messages of it that you get scammed or you get some messages. No. Please double check. Anyway, stay tuned. We're gonna get some more.